Finding Joy Friday. And you guys, I'm in my pajamas. It is Friday of Christmas break. 2 weeks off. I know that if you're not a teacher, you don't understand my joy, but this says, I know on camera it's backwards, it says Fry Yay. It's my new favorite cup from my Secret Santa at my school. It's already done and it's filled with delicious vino. So cheers to all my educator friends out there. Principals, assistant principals, reading coaches, teachers, you've all made it, and now we get our well-deserved break of a couple of weeks. And I wanted to jump on live today to share a couple of things with you. I did a post earlier this week about holiday stress, and I felt like it struck a chord with a few people. I had a couple of people that text messaged me, and I felt like, you know what, I'm going to do a little bit of research and share a little bit more, because I know that there's a lot of people that feel stress of the holidays. I've had multiple people say to me, like, I just can't wait till the holidays are over. And that makes me so sad, because I'm such like a dork about the holidays, but I definitely understand where people feel some stress. So Brady just got home. He might be jumping in. If you're lucky, it just might happen. I'm live from my front porch today because the weather is so beautiful. So anywho, I have 5 tips. Frenchport Talks. I know, Monica, Frenchport Talks without you, because you're not here. I haven't seen you in a while. We got to connect this break for sure. So tips for holiday stress. I did a lot of research, and some of these actually come from the Mayo Clinic, and then I actually just like pared them down to the ones that I felt like would really pertain to my audience. Young families, working moms, possibly. Hey Jill, thanks for jumping in. But here's what I got. Number 1, acknowledge your feelings. It is okay not to be happy all the time or to be a little stressed about the holidays, but don't feel like you have to fake it. If you're not feeling something, then take care of yourself. I mean, it just is what it is. So acknowledge your feelings, and that's okay. Number 2, be realistic. I think this one's huge. I think we all want something to be perfect, and it's not. Like your cake isn't going to come out perfect. Hey Allie, hey Jill, your cookies aren't going to come out perfect. Your cheese board might not be like cheese board worthy, like what you see on Instagram. So just don't stress yourself out. If something's not perfect, roll with it. Like, it is what it is. It makes a better story when things aren't perfect anyways. Okay. Number 3, stick to a budget. My boss, if he happens to somehow listen to this live, would love this, and my former boss actually, but we talk a lot about money, and they've given me a lot of advice about that. Sticking to a budget is important, because that's not something that's just going to affect you right now. That's something that you're going to feel for months to come as you are paying your credit card bill. So is it really worth getting yourself in a hole that's going to take you 2, 3, 4 months to recover from? No, it's not. Like, a handmade gift is meaningful, or whatever amount of money you've set aside if you've been planning ahead. And I think that that's important. I think sometimes people feel pressure to buy the perfect gift or to buy their kid every single thing that's on their list. And you know what? Your kid's going to enjoy Christmas anyways. Hey, Megan. What your kid's not going to enjoy is if you're stressed out for 3 months after Christmas because you spent all your money. So just think about that. You guys know that I've been working really hard with my little side business and saving money. And I think that probably now more than ever, I'm really cognizant of our budget so that we can save for our surrogacy journey, which is what I know you guys like to hear about on here anyways, but I'm going off that beaten path. So number 4, learn to say no. This has been really hard because I like to say yes, and people ask me for help. I like to go to parties. I like to do a lot of things. But with everything that's going on with COVID and just being safe and smart and aware of everything, we had to say no to some things this holiday season. And that kind of stinks, because it's a little bit of a sacrifice. But until the world is a different place, I don't feel comfortable being at a party where there's a lot of people with their masks off. And I'm probably going to be socially awkward for like a while. I've gotten used to talking on here more so than talking to people in person, probably, except my coworkers. But it's okay to say no. And if my neighbors are walking their dogs, they're so cute. But if you are put in a situation where something makes you unhappy or is going to stress you out, then say no. And you know what? People that love and care about you will understand that. And number 5. And this is something that I failed at miserably in my Spread Joy Society group. I tried to do a challenge workout group, and I think Megan worked out, Joanna worked out, my friend Sherry worked out, but I didn't work out as many times as I was supposed to. But number 5 way to deal with your stress is to be healthy. Don't abandon your healthy habits. Just because it's winter break, teachers, it doesn't mean that every single day you should eat all the carbs and drink all the wine all day long. You definitely need to enjoy some of it. But it doesn't mean that you're going to feel any better if you just totally binge out on unhealthy habits for 2 weeks, because then you're going to have to get back to your normal life and deal with the repercussions of that. So those are my tips for dealing with your holiday stress. Number 1, acknowledge your feelings. Number 2, be realistic. It's not going to be perfect. Number 3, stick to a budget so that you're not recovering from your overspending for months and months and months. Number 4, learn to say no, and people that care about you are going to be okay with that. And if not, they'll deal. And number 5, don't abandon your healthy habits. So I hope that these tips help you a little bit with any holiday stress you might have. I know that I'm looking forward to spending time with my family. Let me know what you're looking forward to most. Brady boy, you can come here, baby. If you want to be on camera, come here. I haven't let you guys see Brady during my lives because I'm afraid I'm getting distracted, but he is just the cutest little thing ever. Come here, baby. You gotta come say hi.
Oh,
say hi. So this is the guy that you guys hear about live in the flesh. I know you see pictures, but he is the boy that I get to spend the next couple of weeks with, and he is who I'm working so hard to give a sibling. He'll be a great big brother, and he's a cutie pants. So I hope that you find some reasons to spread joy this week in this holiday season. Teachers, you made it. Congratulations. We are going to do a fire pit with some neighbors tonight.
I went to school.
Yep, and Brady went to school today, and now he gets to be off for a couple of weeks.
And I woke up and was going 2 weeks with you, Mommy.
Yeah, you get to spend 2 whole weeks with me. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
And now does Daddy come to your school?
Daddy coming to my school? No, next year you get to come to my school. So next year Brady will be in kindergarten at my school.
Because I'm waiting to get to kindergarten and Missouri because it will be Christmas soon.
Yes, it will be Christmas soon. Okay, and what about your elf? What do you think about Blooper?
He's so silly and he messes around. Ooh, look at Andy. He's trying to get the book. It's so hard. But
yeah, so Blooper, our elf, has been doing silly things, hasn't he?
I know he does, Mommy.
Yeah. So if you don't have an elf at your house, I highly suggest that you talk to Santa about getting you an elf because it is super fun, right?
Yeah. But Aunt Lisa doesn't have an elf.
Aunt Lisa didn't have one. I think Aunt Lisa's elf was in quarantine. So, anywho, I hope that
I have shoes on.
Okay, go ahead. That those tips help you out, and that we get to connect soon.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. Apparently,
and a Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year. So,
This is the right foot.
No, wrong foot. Other foot. All right, go inside.
No,
So we will connect soon. Please let me know what you are looking forward to most. If you are an educator or you have a few days off with your family, I would love to hear from you. And I am going to be working on my website a whole bunch.
Listen, I want you to help me.
It is theamymiller.com, and you can see my Tate and Zoe shop stuff on there. I'm going to be writing this break and telling you guys more about the surrogacy journey and detail some of that stuff. And I'm just really excited to get it all on there because I feel like I haven't had that much time to put it all together. So Jenny, thanks for jumping in. Hey Julie, make sure you watch back because Brady talked to everybody and he was super cute. So anywho, I just wanted to do a quick live. Cheers to the weekend and to the little break, and thanks for joining me and finding joy. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and I've had so much fun with getting used to talking to you. I'll talk to you guys soon.